Hi, this is Raj from MR Sportscars. Here I've got a very, very special one of one factory specification Porsche 911 Carrera S factory Aerokit cut package. This is how this car left the factory. I'm going to be stating that a lot, but it's just so unique in how it's been spec'd from the factory that I really do feel it deserves that level of attention. Just like you can see, it really is a very, very striking 997.2 Carrera S. So this is rear-wheel drive, rear-engined, 3.8 litre flat six. That factory Aerokit cut package is a huge amount of cost if you wanted to retrofit it now, and it may not even be orderable anymore. But it basically consists of this beautiful, very sculpted front bumper with very low and very motorsport derived lower splitter, with that emphasised centre section painted in Guards red. It's got Zun Sport grills on the front, and then the rest of that Aerokit cut package includes this fixed rear spoiler, so it doesn't have a spoiler that goes up and down. On the regular car it has larger air intakes there for the engine bay, for the air filters, and that beautiful double pane rear spoiler. Now the wheels were also finished in this specification they're the Carrera Sport wheels, but they're finished in Guards red with a diamond cut edge. That is spec'd on the factory build sheet, and I've got the Certificate of Authenticity to show you that later on in the film. But it's got Michelin Pilot Sports all round, which are in great condition. Guards red brake calipers as well. Guards red mirrors, which again look really, really striking. And just look at this colour. So this was finished in basalt black metallic, which has got a lovely fleck in it. Just look at that sparkle there. It's actually a very forgiving colour to polish and wax. This has been fully machine polished and waxed, just like all of our Porsche that we stock. And this is a car I've previously sold to a very good friend and just bought it back. Now I think this looks very much like a 911 GT3 RS, which are now pushing anywhere over £300,000. So it's a brilliant way to get into a very motorsport themed 911 without breaking the bank. You can drive this guilt-free. Just look at that rear profile. I love these cars. They're just the right size for the roads. They are, in my opinion, as collectible as the 993s now. They've got hydraulic steering. So I said it's rear-wheel drive, 385 horsepower. It'll do 60 in just over 4 seconds. So a very fast and very tuneful 911. That beautiful flat six thrum is alive and kicking. It's got the switchable factory sports exhaust, and it's also got a Hayward & Scott centre silencer delete. So it sounds sensational. I will start it up in this video as well so you can hear that in action. It's got the LED rear tail lights, which come as standard on the 997.2s like this one is. There's those sports exhaust tailpipes with that twin surround on them. Quad exhaust. 911 badge, again, this was fitted from the factory with 911 rather than the script Carrera S. I mean, look at the sun catching this beautiful colour here. It has also got wheel spacers, so you can see the wheels sit absolutely perfectly in the wheel arches. This car hasn't been lowered. It's fitted with the factory standard PASM, so that's switchable sport suspension. So it has a comfort setting as well as the sport setting as well. Hasn't got a sunroof, so it is the purest form, the coupe. So it's as rigid as you can get. So it's more rigid than the Targa, more rigid than the Cabriolet, and it is Porsche Club owned for the last few owners. It's only got 3 previous owners on the V5, so very low ownership as well. And it's got that lovely GT3 vent there in the top of that Aerokit cut package front bumper. LED daylight running lights there, xenon lights with washers, and then at the back it's got the rear parking sensors, so it is very practical for letting you know if something is obstructing your view, obstructing your parking when you're reversing into a space. Now on the inside, the specialness absolutely continues. It's got the full extended leather package, which includes obviously the doors with silver stitching. It includes the dashboard as well, So there we go, there's the dash, all in leather. No warping or distortion or rips or tears in any of the leathers here. And it's got the full hardback sport seats with the grey backs there. Full leather in the back. And then as you can see, the red theme continues with the guards red seat belts there. These seats are heated, and then you can see it's got the, again, GT3 style. This is a sport design steering wheel, but it's been from the factory specced with Alcantara, or Racetex as it's now known, on the current cars. It's got the Bose system as well, so it's got the, in my opinion, the best factory installed 911 sound system, because it's got a full-size subwoofer in the back here, which makes it sound absolutely sensational. And these cars were built in an era when they didn't cost cut on the fixtures and fittings on the interior, so they don't rattle and shake, they don't fall apart. It's a very, very high quality interior, and paired with that Bose system, it's a beautiful place to be. Proper Alcantara headlining as well on there. And then I'll just get to, let me just turn down, it's got the full climate control system, the full heated seats, as I said. The centre tunnel was also specced with the body coloured paint finish, which is in absolutely perfect condition, as you can see. The armrest was specced with the Porsche crest on it, again from the factory, with silver stitching in leather. Then it's got the carbon fibre large package, so that includes the handbrake in carbon fibre, the PDK selector, all of the trims are in carbon fibre, including around that classic 5-dial Porsche 911 instrument cluster. It's got Sport Chrono Package Plus, so it has the stopwatch. I've just stopped it at 911 there. And then it's got the full sat-nav system as well, with UK and Europe maps, the CD radio, and the full Bluetooth connectivity, as well as iPod connectivity. You can do audio streaming with the use of a dongle, which I will provide with the car. You can also retrofit CarPlay into this head unit without needing to change this at all. It's a fully reversible system, which adds a real update to using this car if you're out on a drive or something. It's just a nice addition, because it doesn't change the styling, the looks, or take away any of the functionality. All it does is add that additional CarPlay connectivity and Android Auto connectivity as well. As I said, it's got full climate control as well. That system is the UK and Europe is hard drive based, so it doesn't need CDs, it doesn't need data to run. It has its own GPS antenna built into the car that picks up your location and also shows you where you are in Europe, and you can use that really, really effectively on the continent as a result. So the 7-speed PDK box is fantastic because it has the ability to run in full auto, sort of also the ability to on the fly change gears even in auto mode using the paddles on the steering wheel, on the optional sport design steering wheel. And you can also put it in full manual mode, so it will literally drive all the way to the red line. I'm just going to start it up so you can hear how fantastic it sounds, because it is a very, very potent sounding Porsche 911. So as I said, so yeah, you can, that's drive. So in that mode, it's in full auto. At any point you can change the gears, and then it will switch across to the manual temporarily. And then when you don't use the paddles for very long, for like 20-30 seconds, it will then switch automatically back to the auto mode. Or you can slide it into drive, into the manual mode, and then you can use the gear stick itself to change gears. So up a gear that way, down a gear towards you, just like a sequential race car gearbox there. The Sport and Sport Plus change the aggressiveness of the gear changes. How long it holds gears in those different modes is variable, as well as having the switchable suspension. So that puts it in the sport setting, and that disables it there. And then it's also got the switchable sports exhaust, which changes the tone, not necessarily the volume, but it's more the tone. So at the moment it's in its quiet mode, or normal mode I should say. But if I switch that on, you'll hear the valves change, and then it will have a much deeper tone to it. If I turn that off, it's got a different pitch, but it's the same volume. So it just makes it sound more aggressive. So this car's covered 65,679 miles. As I said, it's 3 previous owners on the V5, and the rev counter is dead center in the middle there. Then you've got the speed, you've got a digital speed there, and you can change all that to be kilometers an hour if you're on the continent, if that helps when you want to drive. When you put the different modes on, actually it does show up in that section there: Sport, Sport Plus, and also there is a launch control as well. I mean, it sounds, to me, it sounds absolute perfection, and it's got that lovely sporting pedigree of having that Alcantara steering wheel, having the Hardback Sports Seats, which give you the most amount of support, and it has got the optional Porsche crest in those as well. Now I'll show you the front boot and also the engine bay. So this opens just like the normal car, and you can see it's built perfectly to not touch anything when it's open. And there is the engine bay, the 3.8 litre flat 6, naturally aspirated, doesn't suffer bore scoring, doesn't suffer RMS bearing failures, doesn't suffer RMS oil seal leaks. All of that stuff was eradicated 2009 onwards. So the 997.1 is a fantastic car, but it can suffer those things. 997.2s are completely immune to that from our experience and many people's experience. So that is the engine bay. That engine is tucked in right under that Bose subwoofer and also that panel there in this sort of area here. So it is purely rear engined and rear wheel driven. The purest format you can get, best for handling. And there is the front boot, lots of space in there. As you can see, it's as new under here. All the tools and everything are in this section. So you've got warning triangle, got the locking wheel bolt release key there, the tyre pressure, you can top up the tyres with that tyre compressor there. It's got the tyre gel, set of Porsche tools and the towing eye. And then in this section you've got a little storage compartment which is accessible from there or there, and then it's got a decent battery under this panel here. Decent Varta one there, which is very, very good. So the car is all healthy. So there is the front. I mean, just look at how stunning it looks. I'm totally in awe of this car. It's so striking, and it really does catch people's attention when they see it driving down the road. A very, very pretty 911, very aggressive looking 911 as well, not just pretty, it's actually very much motorsport in how it looks, sounds, and also how it drives. That beautiful hydraulic steering has got so much feel in it with the switchable sports suspension engaged. Now I'll go through the file, which is something we put together for all of our cars, which shows the specification of the car. So 0 to 60 is 4.2, have all the sizes. You can view this on our website on the advert itself, and then this is the full list of options. So it was designated a Porsche factory exclusive order car, so all of these extras were by special request to be added to this car. I think I've covered everything, but even the 911 rear badge was spec'd from the factory, as I said. It's got silver instrument dials, Hardback Sports Seats, PASM. It's got traction control as well. It's got the Aerokit front and the fixed rear spoiler, which is the Aerokit cut package. It's got the full center console painted in basalt black metallic, and the armrest also with the Porsche crest on it in leather, and then the carbon fiber handbrake, carbon fiber PDK selector. Everything is there as it should be. We've done a full diagnostics on this on this car with the Porsche diagnostics. It's only got range 1, which is just below the red line. 1800 ignitions, which is just under 5 seconds, so very, very sparingly anywhere near the red line in its whole life. Average mileage is average speed is 40 miles an hour, so that's the mileage divided by the number of hours that ECU's been running, which is well within tolerance for a fast road car like this. And then it's had the full check of the ECU for the VIN, engine number, to corroborate with the documents, so the V5, all of the receipts that we have, basically everything from new. So as well as having the fully stamped original service book, we've got a lot of the invoices from Porsche and all the other Porsche specialists that have looked after this. So it was supplied March 2010 by Mid Sussex, serviced by them 2012, 2014, 2016, then had work done at Porsche Reading, Porsche Bristol 2020, Porsche Bristol 2022, and then 2024, October 2024, Porsche Care, our local Porsche specialist. When we last sold this, they did the service that was due for us, so minor service, oil, pollen filters, dry belt check and brake fluid. And then we have that certificate of authenticity, which outlines all of the very special equipment on this car, including the full carbon fibre interior, wheels painted guards red, the full Aerokit cut package. Everything is on there, which is great to see that it has that, as well as all of the invoices there. Just 3 previous owners. So these cars do change hands. Well, typically they change hands every couple of years now. So you do normally see a 2010 like this might have 6, 7, 8 owners. So it's very unusual for a car like this to have so few owners, being three previous owners on the V5. And having known the last owner personally, since 2024, it's actually someone I knew a lot longer than that, and they have still got a lovely Porsche. But just look at this fantastic silhouette, that lovely, instantly recognisable 911 silhouette with those motorsport flourishes. It really is a fantastic car for anyone's garage. If you go to any Porsche meet or any sort of car related event, people are going to ask you questions. Even at the petrol station, people ask me, wow, that's a very special car, what is it? What kind of 911 is it? Because it looks so good with that black and red theme, almost like the 18. But this is actually a colour combination that was very popular on the 997.2 GT3 RS. Red wheels with black, with the red decals, red mirrors and red belts and things. So yeah, a fantastic looking and driving with amazing provenance Porsche 911 Carrera S factory Aerokit cut package car. If you are interested in this fantastic Porsche, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.